Hello, hello. I am Villiana, your one and only villainess. Anyways, hello, hello. We are continuing Cupid Parasite today. And you can obviously tell I have like my little hearts going on. This is shit, I forgot to credit the asset. I'll do that later. But anyways. Hold on. Let me just. Oop. My bad. I was checking some stuff. Everything seems to happen after I go live. I mean, I don't mind it, but at the same time, I'm just like, why does this happen to me? This is my face normally. Stop what? This is my face. You don't like my face? Why don't you like my face? You don't like my face? Just say you hate me, Sammy. Just say you hate me. It's easier that way. I thought the hearts would be cute because, you know, it's Valentine's Day. Well, Valentine's Day's up and gone, but, you know. It's still February, so we're gonna, like, be... I'm gonna be festive until the month ends. Yeah, I know it was yesterday. I didn't do much yesterday because one, I'm broke. And I don't drive, so I couldn't really do anything if I even wanted to. But I did start watching Fallout second season. So I had fun yesterday. Them hoes are a whole hour long. I'm just like, here's the thing. I don't know why. I could watch a whole anime series. 30 minutes an episode. 8 hours. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So about 16 episodes. About 30 minutes apiece. But those Fallout episodes are an hour long and there's 8. So I'm just like, I don't know why I can't do it. So I'm just like, So I'm already on episode 5, so I'm just like, oh my god. It was wild. I really love the Fallout series. I gotta go back to it. I plan on going back to the Fallout series, because I have all of, which ones do I have? Let me check. Okay, original Fallout 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go back to New Vegas. New Vegas is one of my favorites. I started playing it, but then I just stopped. No, but the hearts are cute though. They're cute. I don't know why you don't like them, Sammy. They're cutesy. And also, one of my friends got me a game on my wish list. Completely blindsided me. Because it was just so funny how it all happened. They were just like, yeah, I was looking through your wish list. And you have a lot of romance games on there. And this is the one that stood out. And I'm like, you don't need to gum me out like that. And then I'm just like, I had this on my wish list. And then I proceeded to look at my wish list. I'm like, oh, it was on there. I completely forgot it was. I don't even remember the last time I looked at my wish list. So I was completely blindsided regardless. Thank you for the kisses. Thank you. Thank you, Coco. I was gonna stream yesterday, but then I was hungry, so I'm just like, oh yeah, push it back. And then I got a text saying, yeah, I didn't do much yesterday morning. I had to clarify. Didn't do much yesterday besides watch Fallout. Then when I was gonna stream, I pushed it back an hour because I was hungry. Then I got a text saying, hey, we're going out. I'm like, oh, okay. So I was out for a little while. And then I wanted to stream when I got home, but then I was tired. So I'm just like, might as well set up for today. Which I did. Surprisingly, everything is going well. But also, what I'm really excited about, it is a revival of shoujo anime this year, which is wild. I was not expecting this to happen. So anyways. So there's this one specific series that I really enjoy called Red River. It's a manga. Red River, Anatolia's story. Anyways, it don't matter. Anyways, so. Hi, Fear! Hi, Nina. Hello. There's Diva. Oh, there's a new one here, too. It's Flower. Hello. I'm good. You just came just in time. I'm about to go. Okay, you guys came just in time. I'm about to just go fangirl right now. Anyways, as I was saying, so there's the revival of shoujo. And here's the thing. I was like kind of late to stream a little bit, like a few minutes, because I was on Twitter. And you know what I found on Twitter? Apparently, as I said, one of my favorite manga series, called Red River or Anatolia's story, is getting a damn anime, and I'm so excited. Here's the thing, though. I'm kind of giving up on my dream of Ouran High School Host Club. Thank you. Yeah, as I said, I'm giving up my dream of Ouran High School Host Club getting a revival because never in my life did I expect Red River to get an anime series in the year 2026. When did that manga come out again? Hold on. When did it come out? It ran from 1995 to 2002. Holy shit. Enjoy your food, Bear. Thank you. Yeah, I don't even think we're getting a season 2, man. So I don't think we're ever getting a revival of it at all. So I'm accepting it. But, so Red River, it's a beautifully done story. It's 28 volumes. I'm really hoping they don't scrimp on anything. It's 28 volumes. But they're probably gonna do like 12 episodes. If I'm gonna be so dead ass by how expensive it is now, it's probably gonna be 12 episodes. And I'm not gonna enjoy. I'm real. I'm not gonna like that. Hi, GT. Yeah, if it's 12 episodes, I'm gonna be upset because it may be 28 volumes, but so much happens in those 28 volumes. When I tell you, I was an emotional wreck after I finished it. It's serious. I mean, if you want to give me a Valentine's Day gift, hey, I'm not stopping you. Thanks, Diva. So yeah, I'm just excited for my favorite manga series. I was not expecting that. Am I not in Peachy's server? Hold on. I thought I was in Peach's server. Am I not? I didn't. Thank you. I love you. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on. Ah. Thank you. Hold on. I swear I wasn't Peaches' server. No. Okay, I swear. I'm like scrolling through everything. I don't know. I'm okay. I'm just trying to. I don't even. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, I'm fine. Hold on. Let me like be nosy and see if I could find Peaches' server. Hold on. Peaches. There she is. Literally stalking her right now. Okay. I'm not joining somebody else's server, I swear. Okay. Sammy, if you could like find me in Peaches' server. Hi, Takio. I mean, if you want to give me a hug, I wouldn't mind it. I enjoy hugs. No, you're fine. You're fine. Thank you for the head pets. It's alright. It's alright. I'm just my emotional turmoil over a manga series that I really enjoyed is getting an anime, and I'm the emotional roller coaster that I'm gonna go through if it's probably just 12 episodes, because you cannot put all the drama that happened in all that in just 12 episodes. I'm gonna be mad because there's a lot of key moments in there that connects everything. It's wild. I think it'll be classified. It's a shoujo, and I think it probably will be paranormal, maybe. It's not gonna be magical. It's gonna be paranormal probably, because of how she gets there. But it's a good series. I do recommend Red River, Anatolia's story. Oh, fun! That sounds really fun. So yeah, I'm gonna be thoroughly upset if it's just 12 episodes. Because, oh my god. Yes, exactly. Here's the thing. I was not expecting it. Anatolia's story, which, here's the thing. Apparently it sold really well. Like 28 million copies. And I'm just like, what? How is it not like getting any, how is it like not, like how did it never not get one? So yeah, I'm just really excited over it, over getting an anime, and just in general, because I've always wanted one. But my only thing is, it's too smooth. It is getting wet, and I'm so excited. But my only gripe about it is, like, it's too smooth, if that makes any sense. How I pictured it, it was, like, in that 90s style. Like, the iconic 90s anime style. Like Sailor Moon, one of my other favorite mangas, Fushigi Yugi. So yeah, so yeah, I'm just like really excited about it getting. Apparently, it's coming out this year. I just, I know I shouldn't hope. I know I shouldn't hope for like them to get like a whole like 4 seasons. We didn't get married yet. Didn't get married yet to Mr. Snail. So I'm just like really excited. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do today. But yeah, it's Doctor Snail. It's not Doctor Snail. He's not a doctor. He's a CEO. Yeah, I'm just really excited. I know I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but I love that story. I love that manga so much. It's Doctor in my eyes. You know what? Respect. Okay. It is. It was not on my 2026 bingo card. So, but yeah, my only little peeve about Red River getting an anime is like it's too smooth. How I pictured it is like it would be drawn in like that iconic 90s style. That's basically it. And I just really hope they So yeah, it's my little thing. Yeah, honestly. Yeah, that's probably what it's gonna be like. I'm gonna take what I can get, okay? I never expected it to happen, so I'm just happy about it. I never thought I'd get it. As I said, I never did think I would ever get an anime, so I'm just really excited. 8 seasons and a movie. Know what? You know what? Yeah, hold on. You know what? Yeah, 8 seasons in a movie. Because it's 28 volumes. And the drama that happens in that series. Oh my god. If the if anything, I think the last last I think if there was going to be a movie, it would be near the end. Yeah, the end. Yeah, the movie would be like the ending, like last like maybe like two mangas, two, three. Because when I tell you, I would support you. I wouldn't find it a curse if one of my friends is living out their dream. That's good enough for me. I mean, I would want to know what I did for you to spite me. It has to be a good reason. I mean, I don't know if it would be out of spite since I'm supporting you. Oh, I don't. So I don't. I don't know. Oh yes, of course. Here's the thing. I am the type of person who will be the best thing in your, be the best person in your life. That's my whole plan. Not give you a reason to not like me. If anything, I'm gonna make sure you love me. So when I'm gone, you'll see all how good you had it. I did not. I did not. I'll look into that. But I'm I'm the type of person that will make sure support my toxic trait. Of course, I'm very patient. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Nom nom nom. That's funny. Oh my god. There we go. Well, yeah. I mean, it's not necessarily love bombing. It's how I show my affection. I will support you in all your endeavors. Do what I can. Support bombing. I don't know. Everybody has a toxic trait about them. I'm no different. I mean, I'm a villainess, so it's on brand for me. So I mean, I could give you a high five if I could. I mean, the closest I could get to a high five. This is the closest thing I could get to a high five. This is the closest I can get to a high five. It's the closest thing that I can get to a high five. I don't have like... Okay. Let's... I did not! Why are you... Okay, now you're just being mean to me. I did not backhand you at all. You're just being mean to me now. You're just being mean to me now. I haven't done anything. Some spice. Alrighty, anyways. Alrighty then, campers. For being funny. I enjoy when people are funny. It's a very endearing trait. Alrighty, campers. We are... So we are doing the... So the route that got... that we are taking right now is the pragma route, which is practical, basically. Which, you know what? That is fine. That's our doctor's name. He's not a doctor! Stop lying to yourselves. If you want a doctor, I mean, I respect that. If you want a doctor for a husband, respect. They make good money. Alright, so as I said, we got the pragma route. So this is, we're still in... Just as a husband, can you blame? He's not a doctor though! So you're just setting yourself up for being sad. He's not a doctor. A few days later. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, that's why. Because there was like some... I like how this music goes with this game. Alright, that's enough preparation. I love cheese so much. That goes good. It kills me. He could put... Okay, it's a tad quiet. Okay. Is it good now? I don't want it to be too loud. Still a tad? Okay. Oh. How about there? Slightly now. Okay, I put it up there. I hope it's not too loud. Because this is not the game music. This is my own music. So yeah, this is my own music, not the game music. So I don't want it to be too loud. Well, not my own music. It's music that I fan online. Okay, cool. I mean, did you find me in Peach's server? Because I just joined in it. Yeah, I just joined Peach's Discord. I thought I was already in it. Because I know she sent it. And I'm just like, oh, okay. It was one of those, it's one of those moments that I was going to do it later. And I forgot. I was just gonna forget that. Anyways. I loaded all the necessary data onto my laptop. Checking the time, I stood up from my desk. Today I'll be having a special meeting with the Parasite 5. So far I've introduced loads of women to them, but... This man!
では、私が代理でお会いして。え？本人がいいんですか？すみません。それは難しいようです。ああ、彼女とは前に神話討論会で会ったことがあるよ。でも俺の考察と解釈を話したらすごい怒らせちゃってビンタされたんだよね。趣味が合わないみたい。
That was cute, Sammy.
(403D4D)
Mind you, he speaks in hex code sometimes. So you can see there are some prime examples of my inability to get any of them dates with a single woman. Bro, I don't have $5. Profile says she likes mythology, so I thought she'd be a good match for Raul. Raul. Idea they met already. Let's share love of mythology. Everyone still has their own quirks. He did develop the Cupid system to help people find a compatible partner. Sammy, I'm sorry if I can't give you money. I'm broke like you are. But all of our other members are doing just fine. I hope they at least meet up. Begged them to at least meet with some of our other members, but all I got were excuses, excuses, excuses! Cupid Corp system can't function like this. Still, it can't just let things go on like this. It's up to me to help them understand what they need to fix and teach them how to interact with women, so I've decided to hold a workshop. The instructor's name is Miss Tyner. She's known for her romance guides, and sometimes we bring her in to speak here at Cupid Corp. Set aside an hour for the Parasite 5 today. Hopefully this will help them get to the point. Talked with Mr. Snail, Raoul's agent, and we decided that although he has no interest in Mary, he could still join the workshop. However, approval from his agent before you can even go on a date with someone. So if he can make the most of it, find true love, maybe he'll start hearing wedding bells and drop the act and find true happiness. It's a real deal, Cupid. I want to spread love to as many people as I can. Help them find truly wonderful love, and they can get hitched. Gee. Oh, my baby. Alright, everyone. It's time for today's workshop. So I got to the workshop. Sweet, I looked around at everyone. Alan's phone wouldn't stop ringing. Excuse me, Alan, but your phone is ringing.
Ah, ごめん。無視してくれていいよ。
Put it on silent. He had brought an humidifier and was setting it up.
空調、ほんと最悪。
And of course, Monsieur S was absent. Instead, Owen was there as his representative. Raoul wouldn't stop talking Gil's ear off about his precious mints.
それで俺が思うにエジプト神話で描かれているこのエピソードと日本神話との相違点は実はむしろ共通点で、
ああ、うん、なるほど、なるほど。
Gil was brushing off Raoul's insides in favor of staring at me with shining eyes.
特別セミナーを開いてくれるなんてすごいね。君も丁寧に何度も面談してくれるし、こんな面倒見いいの初めてで驚いたよ。
Now, for a little bit of a brief backstory, quite a few people don't like Gil. He's alright to me. It's kind of funny now that I think about it. Not a lot of people like him. So yeah, it is quite funny. It explains a bit in his route, but we don't have his route right now, so we're not gonna worry about him at the moment. But yeah, not a lot of people like him. Abandoned at that point. I suppose it's all brand new to him. Writers are always supposed to assist members when there's trouble. Suggest compatible members and even call inactive members in for interviews. This gathering was compulsory. The room wasn't the best for a workshop. The instructor was already waiting. I had to get things started. Tina, you can come in now.
ンレッスンはテイナーにお任せ。皆さん、今日講師を務めさせていただくテイナーです。よろしくね。
はい。よろしくお願いします。
よろしく。
よろしくお願いいたします。
990000。
Grab my phone, looked up exactly what kind of color. Crimson dark, but still a pretty color. Maybe I'll pay attention. Then I remembered that the whole point of this workshop. Colors. Let's look deeper. Thanks, Fall. Seems different than usual. Ah, but now's the time for that. Okay, everyone, Miss Tina's my dog, everyone. True love professional. So she's going to give you a few tips and tricks when it comes to romance. Today we're going to talk about how to approach women, as well as some things to watch out for. Well, I'll go over some practical advice. Got it?
はい。
I love the main character. She's so fucking funny.
Oh, あの人なんだかネプチューンと似てる気がする。
Neptune, you mean like one of the 12 Olympians? But he's a guy, right?
通説ではね。でも俺は知ってるんだ。特別に教えてあげるよ。実は俺、ネプチューンを見たことがあってさ。
Okay, Raul.
はいはい、そこおしゃべりしない。女性が目の前にいるのに無視していたら実る恋も実らないわ。さあ、講義を始めるわよ。
My dog.
つまり女心というものは複雑で移り気で。
She's not wrong. The woman's mind is so complex that nobody understands. It's not like we mostly tell them, oh, hey, we want this. And we want this. When we're clearly communicating, but you know what? The world may never know what women truly want. It's not like we, have pictures of stuff. The world may never know the complex mind of women. Listen to Miss Tina's lecture as I overlook the rest. No one's even taking notes. I'm sure she's just writing serious. How about everyone else? So beautifying during the lecture.
うわ、びっくりした。それ薄暗い中で見ると怖いよ。話は聞いてるから続けて。
オッケー。美容は大切だものね。であるからに女性には気分というものがあり、前に話したことが今も適用されるとは限らず。
おっと失礼。
なので相手に期待をするのはやめ、また尽くすつもりで話を聞き、否定はせずに自分の話ばかりするのは極力避け。
はあ、君か。今日 ?OK よ。じゃあ後で。ごめんね。ちょっと仕事の電話で。
That was so obviously a girl.
また女性をエスコートするときはなるべくゆっくりとうなずく、さりげなく足元を気遣うなど、その上で。
へえ、ロサンヨーク TV で神話番組が復活するんだ。あれ結構とんでも理論で好きなんだよね。
例えばパーティーで女性と話すときは、まず相手の趣味や好きなことをそれとなく聞き出すこと。 かといって待ちの姿勢はダメよ。なるべく。
そういえば君に言ってなかったよね。実は俺今は6番街に住んでて。
The train wreck that is them. It's so funny. The train wreck is the Parasite 5.
というわけで8割相槌を打ち2割ぐらい自分の話をすること。でも相手の子が会話に乗ってこなければその場合は。
あ、ごめんまた。
あ、今日の落書きうまくいった。
I fucking love them.
それ誰？
もちろん月の女神ダイアナさ。
They're all fucking dumpster fire.
加湿器の水がなくなった。ほんと乾燥してるよねここ。
They're all dumpster fires and I just love it so much. Please. Oh my god. I've played this game before and it's the funniest game I've played. Everyone, come on, please pay attention. Miss Tyner's speaking. I can just imagine she's just so stressed right here.
ああ、うんうん、聞いてる聞いてる。
You're clearly not. I can see you messing around on your phone. I can just like the whole picture I have of her right now is she's just like, please pay attention. She's just like close to the, you know, she carries a clipboard occasionally. She's just close to, she has like the clipboard like clenching it, and then she's like ready to swing it. You love cheat. This Tyner is here today specifically to help you stop being so rude. You have a chance at dating and getting married. You need to listen.
はいはいはいはい。大丈夫よ。トップブライダルアドバイザーさん。男の子はいつだってフリーダムなものだもの。
No. Boys will be boys applies to when they have a fucking slip and slide. They put a slip and slide that somehow goes into, well, if there's snow, a slip and slide that goes into like a pile of snow. And then as that one guy is like on the slip and slide, everybody is pelting him with snowballs. Now that's that is a boys will be boys moment.
「でもそうね、こんなにも異性の話して食いつかない子たちは初めてよ。あなたたち落としたい女の子はいないの？
え？俺は。
いない。
いないかな。
俺も特には。
私は代理ですので。
They're all train wrecks. Well, if you don't have anyone in mind right now, listen to the lecture in case you ever meet someone at the party later, for example.
パーティー？
Yeah, a party. I already texted everyone, but yes, a party. There is a matchmaking party after this, and it is mandatory.
え、そうなの？
Sent you multiple messages. I even got your agent's permission.
へえ、そうなんだ。
Why does he act like it doesn't concern him? I love her so much. She goes through it in this fucking game, and it's the greatest thing. She's just going through it, and it's, oh my god. I feel bad for her, but at the same time, God, this game is so funny. Anyway, before I let you meet our female members today, Need to make sure you actually know how to talk to them.
わざわざ教えてもらわなくても女の落とし方なら俺が教えてやるよ。
What? No, that's not what I'm talking about. Hold a conversation. I want to trust you at the party later.
いいから俺
Yeah, sure you do. Alan is known as a thieving parasite. It's like, was suspicious as soon as I saw him start to walk toward me. Got the sense he was about to start lecturing in the class himself.
まずはさ、女の子と男は距離感が大切なんだよ。
He said that with a gentle whisper and brushed his fingertips across a few strands of my hair. You see, putting his technique into practice? He was trying it on me of all people. I tried to speak up, but he stopped me before I could protest.
先生、彼らに教えてあげたいんでしょ？協力して。
When you say go with you, do you mean?
いいわいいわ、続けて。とっても勉強になりそう。
わあ、この稽古お手本見せてくれるんだ。助かる。
Heiner, help me out here. Who really thinks it's part of the workshop? Before he could say anything, he placed his hand under my chin and raised my face up. We're close, as intimate as two lovers about to kiss. Alan looked deep into my eyes.
ステップ1。まず目と目を合わせる。こういう時は自信をたっぷりに。
Alan's smile revealed his perfectly white teeth. He traced his thumb across my lower lip.
綺麗だよ、アワハニー。君の濡れたその眼差しに溺れそうだ。ステップ2。甘い言葉をささやいたら、次はどこまで触れていいのかのチェック。手か、腰か、それともそれ以上か。ね。手が OK なら次は肩。その次は腰だ。
Exactly that order. Alan touched my hand, my shoulders, and my hips. So it's... The heck is happening right now? This is how he thinks you get with a girl.
ステップ3。触っても平気そうな女の子ならこうしてあげるんだ。
Alan laughed softly, then gently. My breath tickled, giving me goosebumps.
内緒話をするふりして耳にキスしてあげて、そして次は
It's cold to the touch, and I nearly cried.
いい反応。こういう感じだったらあとはもうキスをすればいいんだ。
In any scenario, this will get you decked. Your cheek piece inch closer to mine. About to push out. Skill brought the action to a halt. Between me and Alan, then kept going and crashed into the desk.
ああ。
すごいよギル。まるで全知全能の神ゼウスみたいだったよ。ああ、英語名だとジュピターね。
I'm gonna be so real. I don't know how the hell he got that. How he got that idea.
君のキス守れてよかったよ。ガク。
I don't know why, but it's just the dies for me. Kill Alan. You took that way too far.
俺はただ 女の子の口説き方を実践してみただけだよ。
You demonstrated was how to go after a one night stand.
そこから始まる恋もあるでしょ。ねえ、みんなどうだった？
Let's focus entirely on typing something in. His laptop, Ryuki was neck deep into some kind of skincare routine.
ラウルはどうだった？
そうだな。ギルのあのフォームでの走りは古代ギリシャでは認められなかったかもね。そもそも短距離走とは昔は神に捧げられるもので。
いや、そこじゃなくて。
実演？ごめん、途中から意識飛んでて。なんだっけ、ヴィーナスの美しさについてだっけ？
Why is the back? Oh, you just saw him run across the room. Uh-huh. Wonder if any of them actually want to get married. Well, special circumstances. Think any of them are serious about any of this. They didn't pay attention to Alan's demonstration. First meet Ryuki. Specifically pointing at the two who were least likely to have been listening. Each other tilts their heads in confusion.
一緒にパンクラチオンをするとか？
肌の手入れとか？
You can tell you weren't listening at all.
俺は聞いてたよ。確か8対2で喋って相手の話を聞いてあげるだよね。
Good job, Gil.
まあね、俺もずっと気になってたから。
Gil might be okay, but I don't feel great about the others. I'm kind of nervous about the matchmaking party. I realized that the party was fast approaching.
もしかしてもう時間かしら。
Yes, I'm afraid so. I'm so sorry about this, especially after asking you to come all this way.
あら、気にしないで。初回なんてこんなもんよ。むしろ出ていかなかったことを評価してあげなきゃ。
I mean, yeah, at least they stayed. Then they're definitely something they could have tried. So since they're still here, maybe they do have some desire to get married. Hard to say if they were actually paying
彼らを
attention.
見る限り、やっぱり実践の方が向いていそうね。
And give one final nod. It's time to turn on the lights, and the curtains opened automatically.
ということで、今日は全員への宿題。恋している相手だと思って、練習がてら彼女にメールを送ること。
Me?
ええ、相手がいなくちゃメールは上達しないわ。
She's got a point.
でもみんな本気で口説くつもりで書きなさい。アドバイザーさんだからと油断しちゃダメよ。メールは場数を踏まないと進歩しないから。
It's true whether it's love, academics, or sports. Saying over and over again is important to
勉
improving.
強だから好きなキャラクターを思い浮かべながら書くのでもいいわ。ただ名前部分だけちゃんと彼女に変えてね。じゃあねボーイズ、頑張って恋できるといいわね。
Thank you, Miss Tyner. Even when she left the workshop, sweet. Breathy sighed, but there was no time to rest. The matchmaking party was happening immediately afterwards. So worried about this whole thing, but being scared won't accomplish anything. Sure, once they meet the girls, they'll find some motivation. Okay, time to put everything in motion. He's so cute. Well, it is a party. When we arrived, I saw that there were already tons of attendees waiting. This matchmaking party is an event hosted by the Cupid Corporation in order to bring men and women together. Try and approach our female members during the party. Got it? Do they really, though? Which is something I have said multiple times. Do they really? Probably not. Because already looking at nothing, Alan was gazing at everyone like they were pieces of meat. Monsieur S wasn't even there! And I assume Monsieur S won't be joining us. Great, another proxy meeting. I guess that's what he's used to in his culture, but still. Fashionable people having fashionable fun, and the same people come to Cupid Court to live out a fairy tale romance. You can't get that experience through a proxy! But Monsieur S seems to want to get married. I suppose I'll respect his wishes. Alright, take a seat, everyone. The ladies will come up to you in turns. Be sure to spend some time with each of them. There you can take a quick casual chat like a buffet. Here's for members that might be a little more reserved. I can handle all you can meet and greet buffet, though I'd rather soon strap them down to a chair so I can keep an eye on them. Keen from going sell all those terrible things to women just trying to get married and roll will just get swamped. Down and make them interact with whichever women came up to them. That was the plan anyway. Keep my eye on you, so go out there and try your hand with as many women as possible. With the dumpster fire, that is them. Yeah, the dumpster fire, that is them.
Hi. 気分はどう？結構おとなしい感じなんだ。どういう結婚生活がいいとかある？
結婚生活？俺はやっぱり恋人を最優先にしたいな。彼女仕事より恋愛だって言ってた。
彼女？誰の話？
結局振られちゃったけど。っていうか、多分彼女は俺の気持ちに一度も気づいていなかったんだと思うんだけれど。
その人と結婚したら？
いいね。彼女が相手なら俺どこまでも尽くせるよ。買い物は必ず付き合うし、荷物だって全部持つし、家事は全部俺がやる。彼女いつも言ってくれたんだ。愛を作る名前だなんて素敵じゃないって。俺確かに愛を作るのは得意だと思うんだ。彼女と一緒に暮らしていた時は毎日尽くしてたし、俺のご飯食べて喜んでもらえたら嬉しかったし、彼女の苦手なものは俺も苦手になった。全部を共有できるってやっぱり素晴らしいよね。それでますます好きになってさ、俺が支えなきゃって思ってて。でも
Okay, I'll go back to the workshop suite. Stat.
でも話は途中で。
Oh, yes you are! She already ran off. She's so funny.
こんばんは。素敵なネクタイね。
て、その首からぶら下げてる札。
ああ、わかりやすく代理であることをお伝えしようと。
代理？
私はとある人の代理でこちらへ参りました。
はあ。でも代理人を雇えるなんて、ご本人は結構な財産家だったりするのかしら。
ただいま確認いたします。
はあ？私はあなたに。
お忙しいところ失礼いたします。今、例のマッチングパーティー
Well,
で
they're just a fucking train wrecks. I love this game so much because of shit like this. These train wreck men.
はい。あ、はい。そういうふうにお答えしても。はい。かしこまりました。
Should like
我が雇い主からのお言葉をお伝えします。それなりの地位にいるが、それを守るために多大な犠牲を払ってもらう必要がある。まず家に帰れないし、夫婦の営みも難しい。会話は基本代理を通して行う。日常的に会うことはないだろう。以上だ。
それ結婚する意味ある？
She got some point. Okay, time's up. Thank you for that. Please try to enjoy the rest of the matchmaking party.
お待ちください。今の言葉を。
Sure, fine, go right ahead. Once you finish, we need to talk, so just head back to the workshop room. Workshop suite.
かわいい男の子ね。こんな若い子がパーティーに来るなんて思わなかった。あなた、聞こえてる？
2B2933
ちょっといきなり何をあんた。
Oh my god, this fucking game is... I've played this game before, but it doesn't make it any fun, any less funny. Pardon me, miss, you just follow me this way, don't worry. This miss is just, a beauty enhancer. Ryuki Workshop Suite, now! Right now!
はーい。ってもしかしてあなた俳優のラウル・アコニット？どうしてここにいるの？
ちょっと事情があってね。
嘘。ラウルがいるならもっとおしゃれしてくればよかった。ねえ、どんな女の子が好み？
そうだな。やっぱり牛みたいな子かな。
牛？
牛はネプチューンの聖獣なんだ。神に仕えるのにぴったりだろう。それにゼウスも乙女を牛に変えたことがある。
I need somebody to fact check this. Hold on. Let me fact check. Hold on. Zeus. Well, it involves Zeus, so it's most likely has happened. Did Zeus grow into an ox? Yeah, yes, it did happen. It did happen. I don't know why. I didn't think it would be. It involved Zeus. Most likely happened.
人間に例えるとどんな子？
そうだな。ダナエやエウローペやイーオーやレーダーみたいな子かな。彼女たちはみんなゼウスに愛されていた人間だよ。
But then, yeah, loved by Zeus, but Eo's the one that got turned into the ox. All those women got pursued by Zeus, and it went very horrible for them.
神に愛される娘というのはどこの国の神話でもバージンだとされている。だから乙女は多分特別な力を持っていたと解説する学者も多いのだけれど。
Maybe not say that,
でも
bro.
俺は別にバージンにこだわるつもりはないよ。俺は神じゃないし、そこに神聖さを感じないからね。にしても神々って本当に愛の営みが好きだよね。ギリシャ神話だけじゃなくて日本神話などの他の神話でもよくやってるし。ギリシャ神話に何回その描写あるか知ってる？俺前に一度数えてみたんだけど、それがまた面白いぐらいの数で。
Okay, great. That's enough out of you. Thank you so very much, Raul. Workshop suite. Now.
これからがいいところだったのに。
She's just stressed. Can't you see you're freaking her out? You could have ruined your reputation, and your agent would definitely rip me apart for it. God, this. Yeah, these train wreck of guys are the best thing.
どうも、アラン・メルヴィルです。気軽にアランって呼んで、ハワハリ。こんな可愛い子に声かけられて光栄だよ。
やっぱり予想通りね。あなたここにいるけど結婚する気ないでしょ。
もしかして君も？
結婚願望はあるわ。でもここにいる人と親交を深めるつもりはないの。一人じゃ嫌だっていう友達に無理やり連れてこられただけだし。私彼氏いるもの。
へえ、彼氏がいるんだ。その人のこと好きなの？
そうなの。だから乗り気じゃない人探して時間つぶしに話そうかなって思ったわけ。本気で結婚相手探しに来てる人に悪いじゃない？
Why even my head empty? It is not.
確かにそうだ。じゃあ時間つぶしにちょっと俺の家に来ない？
は？何言ってんの？私彼氏がいるって言ったじゃない。
だからだよ。俺はさ、他の人に恋してる女の子と会いたくてここに来てるんだ。いつも同じ食べ物ばかりじゃ飽きるでしょ？たまにはスイーツもつまみ食いしなきゃ。
悪いけれど私彼氏のこと愛しているの。
ますますそそられるよ。ね、よければ俺の枕試してみない？いい夢見させてあげるよ。
Okay, that's it. Time's up. Thank you very much. So glad you could join us today. Help yourself to drinks and snacks in the break room. Alan, come with me. We need to talk. She is stressing out, and it's the funniest thing. Please excuse us. Apologize profusely to the 5 girls who were subjugated to the Parasite 5. They all looked around at each other.
最悪な男だったわ。人の前で昔の女の話なんて。やっぱりこういうところにろくな男はいないわね。
代理って何考えてるのかしら。しかも結婚生活する気なしって。話すだけ時間の無駄だったわ。あいつに伝えておいて。絶対にあんたよりも先に私の方が結婚してやるって。
God, the roasts in... I don't know why. The dialogue in this game is like this, for a prime example. Oh my god, it's so fucking funny.
男も駐車場もいいところはとっくに取られてるって。ほんとその通り。顔が良くてもあれじゃね。 もう帰りましょう。あの男ムカつくわ。何よあの態度。しかもアワーハニーって失礼だわ。
Very sorry, everyone. I had an apology as I said my farewells. Straight to the 7th floor workshop suite where those 5 were waiting. I was getting ready to lay it into them. There's a curtain so you can have some privacy. My dog is very opinionated on the matter. Everyone know why? My dog is very opinionated. I told you to come here. Closing the curtains, I turned around to face them, my arms crossed in front of them. They were behaving. For now.
8対2を守れなかったから。
I mean, you could say that. No, Gil, you kept bringing up your ex. Which, they're an ex for a reason. They exited your life. So, don't know who this ex is, but no woman wants to hear about that, especially in public.
誰だかわからないって。やっぱり気づかれてない。
If we ever get to his route, it's a lot. And oh, if you're going to be someone standing, at least do it properly. You could have worded things a lot better.
ですが、彼はそのまま家と。
We need to be on the same wavelength if you want your members to hurry up and get hitched, Owen. Enroll will subject straight into the mythology nonsense. You can't dump that on someone you've just met.
彼女が俺の好みを聞いたからだよ。それに神話トークってほどじゃないさ。あれぐらい普通じゃない？
It's not weird, but come on, dude. It's not that weird. I'm just gonna say that. It says it's very weird, but in my opinion, no. But at the same time, at least get somebody else. At least the other person should get a word in. At least. You don't spray your miss at someone before you even ask her name.
まともに話せる人間にしてやろうと努力しただけだよ。
You can judge a book by its cover. Love means loving what's inside the most. Aren't you even the least bit curious about what's inside someone?
人間並みになって出直してくるならね。
That answer, bad attitude. We cannot jump into bed with a woman who's already taken.
俺はただ枕を試してみないって言っただけだよ。
It's the same thing. No, I keep asking this, but hey, you really want to get married?
それはもちろん。
無論です。むしろ彼はとても焦っています。
まあ、人並みに。
する気がなきゃここにはいないよ。
俺は早く恋を知りたいな。
You should start talking. Start taking this seriously. I could just imagine she's just like almost pulling out her hair. She just has her like little clipboard file thing, and she's just like ready to beat the shit out of him. Like, whoa. I'm just like I just feel like she's just so ready. Just hitting them constantly with the fucking clipboard. Love's about getting so close to someone. It's about compromise and forgiveness. It's give and take. Emphasis on the give. Anyway, you have your homework. Send me a text like you're in love. If you can't understand what love is, then use your imagination. Got it? God, I love her so much. Do they really get it though? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I have the perfect. Hold on. Oh my god, where is it? Where is it? There it is. Hold on. Oh my god, no. This is the face. This is the... Oh my god. Hold on, this is the face I think she's making. Oh, this is the face I think she's making because... Do they though? This, I just feel like this is the face she's making in her mind. Like, do they? Sorry about that. But anyway, handsome chat. Hi, Sarah. I mean, you caught me at the weirdest time. I give up. We can take a sleeping pill. That's the face I think the main character is making in her mind when she says this. So they really get it though. Oh yeah, I love dating games. It's my bread and my butter. They came to Cupid Corp because they wanted to get married, but it feels more like an obligation than actual desire. One said that they're all lost causes, but I refuse to give up on them. Alright, so this challenge, after all, we're just getting started. Let's see it through to the end. And find love at long last will finally prove that humans have the power to connect within them. Well, that concludes today's workshop. I'll contact you for the next meeting, but before then, do your homework. No excuses. Honestly, I'm probably gonna shut the music off. Okay, I'm probably gonna shut the music off mainly because like I know some of like copyrighted music. That's mainly it. That's mainly it. As much as I love this music, I gotta. I don't want to get copyrighted. In some of my videos, I've had to like take out the music. So we're just gonna go with the music that I have. Okay, I know, it's just such a bummer. I hate it, but you know what? Here we go. It still fits though. So heading home, I didn't bother with changing out of my clothes. Instead, I just flopped into bed. Though the hours were the same, I felt like I had just pulled a double shift. Seems like Clarice is out. Ooh, Godiva chocolate. Speak of the devil, a message popped up on my phone that said, probably won't be home tonight. My shoulders were stiff. Chi, are you here? Here you are. Here we go. Took Chi's tiny body in my hand and shoved his head against my shoulder. Small electrical current crackled between his horns. That's the spot! Pushed my makeshift Chi massager against the knots on my shoulders until he started to fidget. Guess he doesn't like being upside down. Sorry. As soon as I let him go, he immediately flew off, but he returned just as quickly to lay next to me. He's baby. He stretched a bit and gently stroked his back as he slept close. As he sleepily closed his eyes. Just around the room. Claire's and I shared a room back in college, and Gil was actually staying in the next room over. I wish I lost contact with him. I was always kind of worried about him. I never imagined I would reunite with him like this. In college, Gil really looked out for me. He helped me get a part-time job, and he even took care of the chores. He left because I could barely keep the place clean. Lovelorn parasite. Gil is so kind. He always puts everyone ahead of himself. Once he bounces back, sure he'll make some nice, sweet girl very happy. All as his advisor. A text. Oh, this is. For everything you did for me today. He was wishing helpful. See the benefit of your advice. Ghost written by Owen. There are many sets of 12 gods and 12 signs. Zodiacs, so there are also 12 signs of love. When one person says, I can't live without you, director's note, with tears in their eyes. Other says, I understand this isn't goodbye, you know. I'll always be there to support you on your journey. Director's note with a smile on their face. Even Buddhism says. Sorry, I sent that before it was finished, but it was a pretty good message, right? So no worries. My dog is very opinionated on face masks, obviously. That'd be so much. Your darling lips smooth, right? Beach skin is soft, especially whipped cream. She was tastes like is making me. Anyways. Wine bedding just for you. Come in my place and I'll promise you'll have the most ecstatic dreams. Hold on. I have another fucking meme for this. I could just have this is her. phone. She's like, I gave them one job. She's like, I can't be doing this no more. I have memes for days. What do you mean? What's wrong with you? Sarah, what did you do? What? I'm confused now. What? Oh my god. That's just so funny. Oh my god. Oh man, that's so funny. Oh man, that was so. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh man. Oh god, I just. Oh my god, I could just imagine this is just her. She's just like looking at the fucking messages they send her. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I can't get over this. It's just so funny. Oh man. Okay, I need to get this off the screen next. It's just so funny. Oh man, I'm sorry, that was just so funny. Oh man, oh my god, that's just so funny. Oh man. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh my god. Oh man, that's so funny. Claire said she line next to me. Maybe the time had come to use my Cupid's bow. No, you can't give him it. You have to get them married without that. To prove to Dad that the gods don't always have to step in. At that text message, I started to get stomach ache. I'll wait till tomorrow. Silently, I put my phone down, closed my eyes, and drifted off into dreamland. My roommate Claire is there. I guess she really did stay out all night. Welcoming fragrance, fresh coffee, and hot toast. Is it wafted or wafted? Because I hear both ways. Is it like the caramel like thing going on? Like, depending where you are, that's how you say it. I think that's what it is. Anyways, regardless. I'm not sure if you'd be back yet. Check your shoulders and...
It's 7 o'clock. Here's today's funny news topics.
As usual, Clarice and I watched the morning news on TV while we dug into our breakfast. The meal included a cafe au lait, toast, salad, and a refreshing smoothie for each of us. As I was eating, I casually glanced at Clarice.
Today's funny news は相変わらずどれも平和なニュースね。さすがローカル番組。
Yeah. Should be pretty exhausted right now. She looks like she just woke up, just as upbeat and beautiful as always. That the girl Gil was in love with was Clarice. So Gil would have a lot of trouble going forward. Clarice never fell for guys. In fact, she was known as the Stone Wall. My dog being a very opinionated. At other people that live apparently other people that live here. On my street. I became the lovelorn parasite. Gave him my full support in helping find love, or at the very least helping mend his broken
Up
heart.
next, the latest news on the marriage hunting market. Here's a video.
あ、見て。CC が映ってる。
Huh? She was right, it was the shot of Cupid Court building.
はい、こちらが今ロサンヨークで一番人気の結婚相談所キューピットコーポレーションです。創業から15年経った今、会員も17万人を超え、こちらで成婚した夫婦をロサンヨークシティでよく見かけるようになりました。ですが、最近は成婚率が下がっているという噂も。さらに先日、ロサンヨーク内には別の結婚相談所が新規に立ち上がりました。今後、ロサンヨーク婚活事情はどうなるのでしょうか。早速、会員の方にお話を聞いてみましょう。
何？
私、Today's Funny News のリポーターです。つまり、CC についてどう思っているかをお聞かせください。
そうね。まあサービスは悪くないけど、変な会員が結構いるのが問題よね。
変な会員というと？
聞いてくれる？この間なんてずっと目をつむってる男紹介されちゃってさ、もう高いお金払ってるんだからちゃんとした人を案内しろって思わない？
確かにその通りですね。ちなみにロサンヨークに新しい結婚相談所ができたことはご存知ですか？
なんだっけ、変わった名前の。そうそう、あれ気になってて体験無料らしいし、ちょっとそっちに行ってみようかと思ってるのよ。
なるほど、お話ありがとうございました。このように現在 CC では会員の増加に伴いサービスが悪化しているとの話題が。
ネガキャンされたわね。
This is about a new marriage agency. I didn't know about that.
名前なんだったかな。確かわざわざうちの近くの7番街に作ってた気が。
Time, I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna be late for anime school.
Hmm? そっか、今日早番だっけ。いってらっしゃい。
The next topic is about the young president of Cupid Corporation, Mr. Shelby Snail. He is famous for being a great husband, but a little bird told me that he is unmarried.
へえ、そんな噂あるんだ。でも確かに既婚者には見えないのよね。
今のニュース見たか、我が部下よ。ええ、これでキューピッドコーポレーションの印象操作はバッチリです。この調子で会員を我が社に奪い勝ってみせる。打倒キューピッドコーポレーション。おお。
Oh, you didn't start a fire. Okay. I let a deep sigh. 8:30 on the dot, just in time. Ours and system development are different than mine. We almost never get to eat breakfast together. Shifts to accommodate the schedules of those Yorkers, since everyone tend to work from 9 a.m. to 11 at night. At 5 duty, I've been getting better hours for my shifts. Hiring for me, I appreciate the consideration to begin the day. Messages from yesterday. When I'm too tired. All the mistakes in this message is going to take forever. I went instead strong, got down to business, started proofreading. Alright, and sent. A few hours later, I'd somehow managed to reply to messages. I couldn't do it on my phone, though. I had switched to computer. The messages had loads of issues, so it took longer than usual to reply, but everything turned out okay, all things considered. Thankfully, the theories on love I learned in college and from media helped me make the text a bit more women-friendly. For tomorrow, I penciled in meetings with all of them. I hope it'll be okay. To be honest, conversations and lectures aren't going to change their mindset. Well, if they do find a woman that sparks their interest, I can at least give them some advice to keep those sparks flying. Still, no matter how many members I show them, they're not interested. They won't even tell me what they're looking for. Introduce anyone to them, I have to look out for the female members of Cupid Corp too. So I'll just give the news one more bad sound. If I mess up, it'll just give the news one more bad sound bite. Okay, that's what it is. Then our members might really leave us for another agency. As in the past, what a tough situation to resolve. Lacked confidence, I could suggest that they focus on their strengths and build some self-esteem. For someone who's a bit prideful, guiding them toward better behavior in regards to marriage is key. Different situation entirely. None of them want to get married. Honestly, I don't even know why they're members. Pondered putting them through some marriage boot camp training while I was considering that. My phone rang. Hello?
ちょうどよかった。今新規会員の受付中なんだけれど、他のアドバイザーの手が空いてなくて。パラサイト5担当になって忙しいところ悪いけれど、ちょっと一人だけ受けてもらえる？ありがとう。助かるわ。面談室に案内するわね。
Phone and prepare the necessary documents before getting them. Well, since I handled someone not part of the Parasite 5. Phil advisors worried about me. The Parasite 5 really are legendary around here. from other departments have started sharing their concerns. I've become something of a legend myself, I guess. Wonder what this new member might be like while walking down the hall. I tried to imagine. I'm staring nervously at the floor. Nice to meet you. I'm a bridal advisor here. Her smile held out my business card. She accepted it with trembling hands and looked down again.
はじめまして。メラニー・タッチェルです。
Melanie, thank you so much for coming today. I gave her a chance to look up at me. Instead, she just glanced around the rest of the room. Must be really nervous. It's probably her first time using a marriage agency. Well, it's the bridal advisor's job to help our members relax. You know, our company offers a wide variety of services. Would you mind if I provided some explanations and a bit of guidance?
はい。お願いします。
I love her. I know she's a side character. I never see her face. This is a brief spoiler. You never see her face. And then I'm just like, but she is so precious. I love her storyline. Small nods. So with pamphlet in hand, I began describing the different services we had to offer. Everyone began nodding along enthusiastically. Had someone actually listen to what I was saying. That's right, how nice it is. Press F5 with this cooperative. I believe that just about covers everything, so now I'd like to ask about you.
私
Must-haves are absolute deal breakers when it comes to a potential partner.
私が求めるなんて私なんてそもそも選んでもらえないし
Do not settle for less, Melanie. Do not settle. You are in that position to make demands. You came here for a reason. And by God, I will do whatever I can as a top bridal advisor. Excuse for asking, but have you done anything like this before, searching for a husband?
その大学で募集していたパーティーには5回ぐらい出たことがあってでも誰とも話せなくて友達はみんな彼氏作ったり結婚したりしてどんどん置いてかれちゃって
I mean,
私男性が苦手だから
I
全
mean,
然話せなくて
if I'm gonna be honest, men are also weird. I'm gonna be honest. Melanie, you're fine if you don't know how to talk to men. Men don't even know how to talk most of the time.
私なんかに結婚できますか
Absolutely, you can. It's my job as a bridal advisor to help you find your perfect husband. You may keep from talking negatively about herself. I love her. Oh, she's so precious. I love her. Really incapable of seeing anything good in herself. College knows that you need praise and approval from others if you want to improve your self-esteem. Now, as much as that is actually a thing, you also do gotta be confident in yourself. I completely understood this hit when I first saw this. She needs what she could reject that and fall further into a downward spiral. It would be better to build up her confidence by encouraging some self-improvement first. Just start her off with a bit of light texting rather than going straight into matchmaking parties. Tools. Parties, Los Yorks, food tours, and one-on-one meetings are some of our more successful methods. Number of cafes, restaurants, and bars reserved specifically for our members so they can feel more relaxed. More introverted members, we recommend that they start with texting or even writing letters to initiate contact. You know, hold on, honestly, be real for a second. The fact that it's a fictional company, which is only in fiction would this company have all this available for different types of people. Parties for extroverts, cafes and other than that, and then cafes and the like, introverts and extroverts. And the fact that they set up texting services for introverts. Only in fiction is this perfect, because not everybody is the same. That's why I love this game, and I wish it was real, and I wish this place was actually real. But anyways, I digress. It's the fact that she's adapting to what Melanie is. She knows she's like introverted, and thus texting. You know, texting can be like nerve-wracking, but then they also got you writing letters. This is a great company. Light up our members according to what method we think fit them best. The messaging track is our go-to for shy folks. Lets them avoid the stress of an in-person meeting, so it's great for people like Melanie who struggle with confidence. Tell you what I've got in mind for you. Describing recommended plan in detail and turn to the appropriate page in the pamphlet. We began to open up more about herself and what she was looking for in a partner. Last time a member talked with me so honestly, it was really quite touching. Thank you again for trusting our company with us. Anything else I can help you with, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Of course, if you have any time, feel free to visit the cafe in our company annex. Yes, we have a cafe that's for members only. Most people just use it to relax and take a break. It's a great idea. Would you like me to show you the way? The door to leave with Melanie when... Oh, standing directly in front of us. Apparently he was just about to knock on the door. Saw Melanie quickly ducked behind me. She's so cute. About to take her to the company cafe.
そうでしたか。では、私が代わりにご案内いたします。あなたはロビーへ。我が社の広告代理店の担当者が休養だと。
Well, it might be, but I couldn't think of anything off the top of my head.
私なら平気です。言ってください。大丈夫です。本当に。
Sure, then if you'll excuse me. I don't know, before leaving the meeting room. Got out the elevator, saw a nervous-looking man standing there. He was alone in the lobby. That must have been the agency manager. Keep you waiting. Are you from the advertising agency?
そうですが、あなたがトップブライダルアドバイザーで社長から直接仕事を頼まれたって人ですか？
That's right.
よかった。ちょうど良さそうだ。
Do what just
と
fine.
にかく緊急事態です。急いでついてきてください。
I hear the ice cream truck. I thought I was hearing things and I just lifted up my headphones and I just hear the fucking ice cream truck. He gave me a jacket and a pair of glasses apparently as a disguise, and then Happy Forest Cafe. Soon arrived at a cafe near the office. It was a regular destination of
いいで
mine.
すか？これから社長の会食があるんですが、いい感じに話を合わせてください。
Business lunch with the president, but what am I doing here?
CC のイメージアップ作戦です。今朝のニュース見たでしょ。わかったらこちらへ。
What's that got to do with me? I didn't have the first clue what this was about, but the manager just kept pushing me along. Can you hear the... Hold on. Can you hear it? I don't know if you can hear it, but yeah, there's the ice cream truck. See me, obviously he didn't know I would be there.
なぜお前が
サプライズですよ、サプライズ。さあ、会食を始めましょう。
Joy's about to sit next to Mr. Snail. Enter sat diagonally across from me and look at aspiration plastered on his face. And somehow, why did I have to wear a disguise?
彼女がキューピッドコーポレーションの誇るトップブライダルアドバイザーです。
Nice to meet you.
どうも。ロサンヨーク TV のプロデューサーです。
We're gonna shows like news 1 to 10. Today's funny news, right?
おや、ご存知ですか。
Los yokas heard of you. What's going on? But I figured I might as well just smile and go with it. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. Thrown into a meeting between my company president and a TV producer without any warning.
それはなかなか面白そうですな。
Yeah, Mr. Snail said something to catch the producer's attention. Impression that they were trying to put together some kind of TV show to boost Cupid Corp's image. Report that morning had focused on declining marriage rates along with some of our more unusual members. Unusual is putting it lightly. That's why the president himself had agreed to meet with the media and was trying so hard to impress this producer. When Mr. Snail got involved in things like this, I always figured the ad agency took care of all that. Knowing that he had founded Cupid Corp when he was a student and worked hard to get it where it was today. Pretty much whatever he puts his mind to. Do whatever I can to help make this a success, too. After all, our members' potential for success is directly tied to the company's reputation. Do my part now shall lead directly to more connections between humans.
では、御社のキューピッドシステムを使えば必ずうまくいくと？ええ。ですが、そんなにうまくいくもんですかね。縁結びを機械でやるだなんて。そこは現場の人間の腕が確かですから。
It's really nothing to worry about. We integrate even the tiniest details to reflect trends and culture as well. To design a system and maintain it internally, we can always refine it at a moment's notice. Social media trends, new online slang, the smallest things can be fed into it so that we can find the perfect match for each member.
SNS のトレンドまでね。じゃあ、そこにいるアドバイザーさんは一体何のためにいるんですか？
Question all the time. Some members try and use it as an excuse to get a membership discount. Ultimately, we have no way of knowing exactly what people are thinking, so we need people on site to make minor adjustments. For example, some people try to pretend there's someone they're not, and some just flat out lie.
確かにそうだな。
Which is why I trust animals more than people. In any case, they have hidden motivations, preferences, or tastes that we can't uncover unless we talk to them personally. Observe how their eyes move during conversation when they take sips of water, all the tiny moment-to-moment details. People have unconscious habits that a machine just can't pick up on. We're there to support and supplement the Cupid system. Calculate the most compatible partner, then take our personal experience and knowledge to provide additional advice.
そこまで手間をかけてるとは。でも大変じゃないです？
Can be, sure, but our goal is to help as many people as possible to come to know the pure joy of married life. Of course, we don't just push them to get married. They just leads to short marriages. More people than ever are getting divorced. Our objective is to provide the sort of matchmaking that can nurture a long and happy post-marriage life.
なるほど。いやはや、おみそれしました。そこまで考えていたとは思いませんでした。さすがプロですね。
Glad you took the time to hear us out.
このような優秀な人員が現場にいれば社長も安心ですな。ええ、 私も助かっています。彼女のような意欲の高い社員がいれば周囲も感化され、より良いサービスを皆様にお届けできますから。
Oh, yeah, the president saw me that way, and I couldn't hide my surprise, which slowly turned into a satisfied smile. I would have guessed that's how Mr. Snail
結婚
felt.
生活といえば CC は結婚式場も併設されていますよね。次はそれについて聞きたいんですが。
The president thoughtfully answered each of the producers' questions. Here and there, added details based on the prevailing opinions of people in the field. The meeting seemed to be going smoothly. 1 hour later, the lunch finally came to an end.
ではそういうわけで。いやー、いい話が聞けてよかったですよ。
The producer seemed to have relaxed quite a bit. His hand, and Mr. Snail gave it a firm shake.
こちらこそ大変素晴らしい時間を過ごさせていただきました。
Yes, it was an honor getting to speak with you.
じゃ、また。
Oh, and the ad agency manager suddenly reappeared in front of
お
us.
疲れ様です。話いい感じで盛り上がってましたね。
アンソニー先輩、どこに行っていたんですか？
いやまあちょっとやらなきゃいけないことがありましてね。でも大丈夫ですよ。話はバッチリ聞いてました。あなたもありがとね。これ私の名刺。今後ともよろしく。
Anthony? Showed his business card at me. It said Anthony Duff, manager of the world famous Omnicom Advertising.
さて、御社のイメージアップ作戦頑張りますよ。それでは。
Mr. Duff quickly departed, leaving me alone with Mr. Snail, feeling somewhat confused about everything that had just happened. Wonder why Mr. Snail was so formal with him, and also a campaign to help boost our image. Interesting. That lunch was to try and sell the producer on some kind of TV show, but why did I have to be involved?
おい、
As when he spoke, my name, he looked back with a calm, gentle expression.
今日は助かった。急に彼に連れてこられたんだろう。業務中すまなかったな。
He's okay. Mr. Snail expressed his thanks so earnestly that I couldn't help but smile. It's nothing I did. Just glad I could help.
私ではあそこまで現場の話や会員に寄り添った考えは話せないからな。お前がいてくれてよかった。
It seemed to him Mr. Snail showed a level of happiness I'd rarely seen from him. Thought that I really did help somehow made me happy too.
しかし普段と雰囲気が違うが、その服装はどうしたんだ？
Mr. Duff made me to wear it. I guess I'll have to give it back to him
着
later.
せられた。一体なぜ？
No idea. Maybe he thought I should be dressed more professionally since it was a business lunch and all.
そうか。だが似合っているな。
No, you think so?
まあかなりいい。
Look at him! Ah! With a rare compliment, the president revealed an equally rare smile. Thinking about it, I realized that was the first time I'd worn a jacket like that in front of him.
何にせよ迷惑をかけたな。実は彼は私の大学時代の先輩なんだが、強引なところがあってな。今日の会食も今朝のニュースを見ていきなり組まれたことだったんだ。
That's right, that was a pretty strange report they did on today's funny news.
なあ、先輩は CC の宣伝をよく考えてくれるいい担当者ではあるんだが、目的のためには手段を選ばないところがあってな。
Mr.
巻き込むとは思わなかった。だがおかげで会食はうまくいった。ありがとう。
I was surprised at the gentle smile he flashed me. I can't remember him ever smiling like that before. Look at him smiling! I realized that normally when he smiles, pretty much just for PR purposes. This might be the only time I've ever seen him smile outside of things like magazine spreads. So much more younger when he smiles. It's easy to forget that he's only 32 years old. He always seems so calm and collected, but I'm realizing that maybe he's been struggling all on his own this whole time.
ああ、仕事のメールだ。オフィスに戻らなければな。今日は助かった。引き続きパラサイト5を頼むぞ。
Meeting with Parasite 5 tomorrow. I'm hoping I can find any new possible matches for them before then. Glass is sending back to the office. Automatic doors as I pass reception. A woman I've never met suddenly materialized in front of me. Wah!
かわいいブライダルアドバイザーさんじゃない。私この人にお願いすることにするわ。
は？
お客様、お待ちください。担当はシステムで決めることになっておりまして。
もうそんな面倒な手続きですの？私は気に入った人としか話したくないのだけれど。
ですが彼女は今手が空いていないものでして。
可愛い上に人気者のブライダルアドバイザーさんなのね。素敵だわ。
そうなんです。ですのでひとまずこちらで受付を。
名前はキャサリン・スペード。職業は家事手伝いですわ。私モテるので本当は婚活は必要ないのよ。たまたま今はフリーなだけですから。たまたま。
ではこちらのシートにご記入を。
Well, if you'll excuse me.
かわいいかわいいキューピッドさん。
Catherine happily waved her handkerchief at me. An odd woman, but to be honest, she looked kind of familiar. I tried to recall where I might have seen her before. I quickly turned around and nearly ran into yet another new member. You listening the whole time?
はい。すごい人ですね。自信があってお綺麗で。
Melanie was staring at Catherine with big puppy dog
素
eyes.
敵な結婚できるのはきっとああいう人だけなんですよね。私なんて。
Girl, you are deserving of a perfect marriage. You are deserving of happiness. You are deserving of everything good in between. Queen, do not let bullshit society tell you otherwise. I believe everybody deserves a happy life. Whether it be marriage or just companionship. Marriage isn't for everyone. That's a fact. that as long as you're happy with where you are, I think that should be enough. And with the intense self-deprecation, she's not unattractive. She could just use a confidence boost and maybe some fashion tips, and she'd be a total cutie. Guiding the lost lambs back to the flock is the job of any good goddess. Bridal advisor. To find someone compatible for her, but in her case, it's almost my duty to plant seeds of confidence to blossom into love. Together, I'm sure we can do this. I'm going to do everything I can to help you. By the way, what did you think of the cafe?
コーヒー美味しかったです。話しかけてくれた方もいたのですが、うまく話せなくて。オーウェンさんもすごく親切にいろいろ教えてくれて、その。
Melanie looked down bashfully. I smiled at her, trying to get her to feel at ease. I led her to one of the lobby couches. She told me all about her first time at the cafe. Apparently, Owen showed her all around the company as well. I gave some advice about conversation speakers and made sure she was smiling again before we said our goodbyes. It was gone. I started brainstorming a possible matchmaking process to help improve her odds of success. After work, I was walking home alone, as usual. Whew, what a day. I replied to all the Parasite 5's messages, consulting with Melanie, and had a surprise business lunch with Mr. Snail. Mentioned finalizing the meet with Parasite 5 tomorrow. Making my way home, I kept thinking about what type of woman might make a good wife for each of them. Gil is super picky, so I need to show him as many candidates as possible to get a good sense of what his preferences actually are. Ryuki, I should focus on women who know all about beauty, but I don't want them to feel like they're competing with each other. Furo, he doesn't really want to get married. He wants to learn about love. I should find someone with similar interests. If you can just hit it off from there, that might be enough to develop into a proper relationship. Furo did mention that he got stopped once, though. Conversations about personal interests might get kind of risky. Their interests, small misunderstandings like that could turn into a major blowout. Meanwhile, Alan's problem is Alan. He's really a right member for him. I need him to adjust his preferences somehow. The HQ incident searching for Twitter, Instagram had become part of my daily routine. Anyone's talking about Cupid today. Post, even after the campaign ended, Cupid caught on. People still use it all the time. Reinvigorated, I began scrolling through the post. All of a sudden, a certain article caught my eye. Cupid Corp Prez. Article's title was Cupid Corp Prez. Why finally caught on film. Oh my god, guys. They found me. I wonder what she's like. It's from some crummy tabloid, but I still couldn't contain my curiosity. When I clicked through the article, I nearly dropped my phone. What the heck? Showed the resident at the Happy Forest Cafe. In other words, it was from our lunch today. Next morning, I marched straight to Mr. Snail's office. Mr. Snail, tell me you're not okay with this. Look at this. Showed him the article I'd found on my way home yesterday, saying this is a photo of your wife. I mean, I am the wife. The president was clearly just now learning about the article. He made no attempt to hide his shock. Well, I was disguising the pictures from behind, so nobody would know it's me, but isn't your wife gonna be mad? I have a wife? I like how even he's shocked. Of course it was. Of course, if I was her and saw an article about me and the picture wasn't even me, I'd be furious. I think I'd say you should try and get this photo taken down as soon as possible. Yes, you do care about her, right? Oh, for some reason he also seemed a bit sad. Mr. Snail?
すまない。いや、なかなか想像できないというか。
Did your wife not care about things like this?
ああ、それなんだが
Even if it didn't make her mad, I'm sure she wouldn't like it. Worst case scenario, she might think you're cheating on her. Sir Snail, are you feeling okay? He seemed disoriented, and I asked the question again. He just stared at me and started breaking out in a cold sweat.
実はお前にはそろそろ言おうと思っていたんだが私が愛妻家という話は社長大変です
What?
ノックぐらいしたらどうだ申し訳ございません緊急事態でして
What's the matter?
それが今日面談予定でいらしていたパラサイト5を間違えて女性会員様にご紹介してしまい
The dumpster fire.
それで今下が大騒ぎになっているんです
The dumpster fire of a group. What? I could just, she's just like following down to the lobby to see what was happening. We're so agitated I couldn't make my way through them.
何のつもりなのよあなたたちフリーの女に興味ないとか過去の女が忘れられないとか
ごめんねでも恋してない女の子とは付き合う気はない
ごめん俺も努力はしてるんだけどどうしてもあの子以外の人と付き合う気になれなくて
Just the dumpster fire that's just them. God, it always sends me.
俺の見解ではロズウェル事件は UFO 騒動というよりも現代のラグナロクではないかと
Aliens.
というかここに来るなら最低限の身だしなみぐらいしたら
してるわよ私はおしゃれが趣味だし雑誌モデルもしてるんだから
その程度で話にもならないね
なんなのこいつらこんな会員さっさと辞めさせない獅子も信じらんないわ
あそうやって人のせいにするからあんたはそんな顔してるんだよどうせモテないのも他人のせいにして
I am so sorry. Put myself between the crowd and the Parasite 5, doing my best to apologize. This is all one big misunderstanding. This has been a scheduling mix-up. I'm coaching these members right now. They were absolutely not supposed to meet with you. If you'd like, we can connect you with some of our other members.
もういいわよ変なミストで顔びしゃびしゃになっちゃったし
次来る時はもっとマシな男を用意してちょうだい
Really, truly sorry. He used to bow profusely and ushered the women away. The superior turned back to the Parasite 5, but...
UFO は宇宙人の乗り物だと言われているけれど俺としてはあれは神の乗り物じゃないかって思うんだよ壁画にもそれらしいものが
ペーサインくん何してるの
爪の手入れ
俺は悪かったのかいやでも理想の女性を聞かれたら当然
I mean, honesty is the best policy, but at the same time, brother, get with the program. Which he clearly does not get with the program. Parasite 5 have shown no signs of changing. I shot a pointed look at the president who had followed after me. So now, do you really think these people can get married? One of them even sent a representative, right? If he's actually wanted to get married, he'd be here himself. Clocked him.
私のクライアントは本当に忙しい人ですので。
But he's not willing to commit to a normal married life either, right? So why would he want to get married in the first place?
それは
Clock him. So members were leaving. Mr. Duff from our advertising agency announced his presence.
どうしたんですか?
昨日会食したテレビ局のプロデューサーからキューピッドコーポレーションを扱う特集番組をやりたいと提案をもらったんですよ。
Seriously?
あなたのおかげで
That's how I hear her. Because after everything that's happened, she's just like, somebody wants to make this into a show? Why me?
昨日のお話が相当お気に召したみたいでね。早速特集内容を考えてくださっ。
Hand me a piece of paper. Describe a plan for 5 episodes, 1 per week, 30 minutes each, airing at midnight. 5 episodes.
1回程度かと思いましたが、随分と扱いが大きいんですね。
その代わり一つ条件があります。見栄えのいい会員を数名選んで出し。
Camera.
いい会員ですか。
Rambling on about random topics like pillows and ancient mythology. You know, on TV it would cause all kinds of problems, though. Point of getting a bunch of people that look good on camera.
シェアハウスですよ、シェアハウス。ほら、よくあるでしょ。シェアハウスという名の婚活強化合宿をして、その様子をテレビで生配信。
Well, I guess so.
あなたも出るんですよ。トップブライダルアドバイザーとしてね。
Wait, me?
そりゃそうですよ。これは CC のための宣伝ですから。婚活男女 CC のトップブライダルアドバイザーがサポートしていく。どうです？
確かにそれは注目を浴びそうですね。 CC のいい宣伝にもなります。
でしょう。
何？君テレビに出るの？
Hasn't been decided yet.
彼は？
ああ、彼は CC の会員です。婚活中ですが、彼女に指導を受けているところでして。
あそこにいるのも全員そうだよ。
あそこにって、あれは俳優のラウル・アコニット。ラウル・アコニットにあの可愛い感じの少年とあのイケメンも婚活中なんですか？
Well, that's not exactly.
そうです。
Owen! Shut up! If he realizes they're all trying to get married, he'll try and exploit them for his show. I'm not okay with that, because they're a dumpster fire. They're all currently undergoing some special coaching, so they're not on the open market, as it were.
ねえねえ、君たち、テレビに出ない？シェアハウス企画なんだけど。
I would run this guy over. Somebody talking to them? No way, please, they're not.
シェアハウス？それって彼女としばらく一緒に暮らせるってこと？
やります。
新しい稽古？へえ、面白そうだな。マネージャーにも確認しとくよ。
今メッセージで確認しましたが、クライアントもぜひにと。
よし、じゃあ決まりだね。
Thanks for the head pats.
俺はフリーエディターだから仕事は家でできるし、いくらでも時間の都合はつけられるよ。
僕もデザインできればどこでもいい。
俺はまあ日中店に行ければ夜とか他の間。
俺も今は新作の稽古に集中しろってマネージャーに言われてるし平気だ。
決まりだね。いやー忙しくなってきた。
ああ、それでしたら一番街にある私の別邸を提供しましょう。
それは予算も減らせるし助かるや。じゃあまた後日企画書をお送りします。
He's already gone.
久しぶりのルームシェア、楽しみだね。
シェアハウスには映画ローマやトローイ、ザ・ヘラークレスを持っていくよ。よければ一緒に神話討論を。
いやー、なんだか今日の面談を頑張る気になってきたよ。よろしくね、アドバイザーさん。
よろしく。
He's really actually into this. Yeah, good luck to me. It's fucking dumpster fire. He's motivated, but he didn't reject the plan. It only makes you think there's something to being part of this show. That beats my plan of giving them another coaching session anyways. Cupid Corp's most attractive members. It's a great advertisement opportunity for the company for sure. President himself is excited about this. How can I say no? Easy. No. As a professional actor, Miyuki should be fine as long as we have a humidifier. Just have to make sure nothing happens while we're live. I'll have to coach them while cameras are off. Worst case scenario, I'll need to prep a script. This should be fine. It'll be okay. It's going to be okay. I hope. And thus the collaboration between Los York TV and the Cupid Corporation began. Everything was so hectic that I completely forgot my picture showed up in a tabloid article claiming I was the president's wife. Anyway, Parasite House was all set to premiere. A matchmaking show starring the Parasite Five. So Clarice, is there any chance you might want to be on TV? Gone to two red hens earlier and bought a slice of their world famous cheesecake to help grease the wheels.
テレビ？それってもしかして例のロサンヨーク TV とのコラボのやつ？うちの女性会員使うんじゃなかったの？
Well, that's the initial plan, but they all backed out. Surprisingly, or maybe not so surprisingly, each and every one of them had rejected my offer. They either didn't want people to know they were trying to get married, didn't want the publicity, or they just didn't like the men. They're all completely valid reasons. Earl's agent also asked that I not include any of his fans. Here it has already been set, but we still don't have anyone other than the initial 5 guys. How about it? I bet the show would get pretty exciting with you there.
興味ないかな?
Figured as much. Clarice was working part-time at Cutie's Diner. Recruiters trying to convince her to model all the time. I've known she turned me down, still it hurt to hear her say no without hesitation.
というか、あなたが出るんでしょ? ならそれでいいじゃない.
Only as a bridal advisor, the show is about matchmaking. Someone's got to make it possible for matches to be made.
あら、アドバイスしてくれるアドバイザーさんに恋しちゃう番組でも十分盛り上がると思うけど。そうかしら。High synopsis.
was funny.
あなたにおごってもらわなくてもいくらでも食べさせてくれる男がいるし。
Yeah, okay. Then how about I do all the chores for a month?
私結構家事するの好きなのよね。ギルがいなくなった時に必死こいて覚えたから。
How about a free massage ticket from me to you?
普通にエステ行くわよね。
I guess that's true.
頑張ってね。
Operation Recruiting Claire's has failed. Delicious cheesecake depression overwhelmed me. Girl, me too, but you at least have cheesecake. Tomorrow's the move-in, but there's a week until the first episode. I hope I can find someone in such short notice. While I was eating and decided if worst comes to worst, I could just ask one of our female staffers. The next day. Production staff generously provided a moving service so we could bring a month's supply of necessities to the share house.
適当に置いといて。
あ、それはこっちに置いて。
It's pretty big. What is it?
酸素カプセル。
He really has no limits when it comes to beauty. If he's holding himself to such a high standard, 100% sure he has sky-high expectations for his future partner too. Today he even mentioned that he thought a certain magazine model was hideous. His perspective as quickly as I can, but I'm not sure how to go about it. Then again, it is alright to meddle with his beliefs. If I don't, he'll probably have major problems in any marriage.
うわ、何あれ。
His face, I turned to see what he was looking at and immediately froze up. The statue. And what is that? This is supposed to be Neptune? My situation is a little different, but Neptune is a man in both myth and reality, but this definitely looks like a woman. Think of it, the statue kind of looks like Aunt Minerva. Personally, I think he should be much bigger and way more muscular.
確かに見たんだよ。ボルトマーのネプチューン祭りで。ねえ、ギル。
いや、俺は見てないけど、そんな飾りあったっけ？
飾りじゃなくて本物だよ。本当のネプチューンに俺はあったんだ。
This looks way too much like my aunt. Maybe she actually went to the festival.
というわけで、ここにネプチューン像を置いておくね。これできっと津波から守ってもらえるよ。
そのブサイクな像邪魔なんだけど、せめて自分の部屋に置いてよ。
Rude. Not Minerva's not disgusting.
ダメ？ご飯一緒に食べたいんだけど。ここだと撮影に入る。部屋に入れてくれ。残念。
Raoul simply shrugged his shoulders and thankfully removed the statue to his room. Next door to him, Ruki was busy setting up his humidifier and prepping all his beauty equipment. Alan was naturally already hitting on some of the female movers. Gil was in the kitchen inspecting all of the silverware and cooking utensils, basically acting like a classic housewife. We actually make a show with these guys. There's still the problem with the lack of female participants. I also need to finish moving my stuff in. Haul my luggage up to the still empty women's room. Later that night, McGill, who were rooming with Raoul, started screaming at the sight of his grim statue. Preparation period came to an end. By the end of recording, we'd somehow managed to get 5 of female members to agree to be on the show. I thought we had everything sorted out, but it was time for the camera to roll. None of those members had actually shown up to the share house. We're supposed to go live today, but they all just happen to have some kind of last-minute emergency. I'm calling each one of them, but nobody picked up. What am I gonna do? None of the women are here, and I can't get in touch with any of them. Peter Flagg. The show's assistant director gave me the bad news. Wait, what? They dropped out? Why didn't you try and stop them? I was ready to tear Peter's head off, but he just smiled and held up his camera. I mean, here's the thing. He's not. I can't even be mad at him. His job is with the equipment, not breaking up fights. So basically, can't blame him for that. You're the director. Your job is also to look after the talent, and you, Alan. What did you do? I'm really fighting over you. Yeah, right. Treated them like pieces of meat again. More like. This dude. God, you're disgusting! Why are you ignoring the girls, Ryuki? We're supposed to go live tonight. She's just stressing out. It's so fun. Just now, I'm the producer. Well. How the fuck do you hold the camera upside down is what I'm trying to figure out. Yes, well, it would appear that the entire female cast has quit. Well, one of the men started hitting on them. They all started fighting over him. And then this is the result. You should have put the camera down and tried to stop them. What?
ことでその破綻現場をイントロとして流してその後
I mean, he's not a doctor.
名付けて問題ばかりの婚活男子をトップブライダルアドバイザーが立派なメンズに育てます。これでどうだ。
え、何その番組面白そう。俺も見てみたいな。
What do you mean I don't do it like you do? I mean, okay. Take it, Raul, you're in it!
大役にプロの女優とかを使ってやらせだと思われても困るしね。彼女たちにはこちらからも謝罪と確認をするよ。ビジョンが見えてきたぞ。うん、いいんじゃないかな。
Seriously? Thank you. Didn't feel great about any of this, but I figured if the producer was fine with it, it would be fine. I'll be fine. Maybe. I don't wither. I think I'm one of the very few VTubers who actually... Thanks for the head pat, Steve. One of the very, very few VTubers who actually hydrate. Without a hydrate redeem. Oh, well. I'll be okay with whatever this is. Sure, sounds good. Ryuki?
僕は仕事できればいいから。
Typical Ryuki response. What?
計算員3ね。そこは計算員くんって呼んでくれない？
Talking to me?
彼かわいいし、他のメンズはそう呼んでるじゃない。
Uh-huh. I feel too comfortable with that since I was in his visor and all in the midst of skincare routine. He glanced at me.
別に僕はどっちでもいいし、好きに呼べば。
Then I'll give it a try, I guess.
いいねいいね、そういう感じ。きっと番組見てファンも増えるわよ。
And stop carpet bombing people with his mist and judging people's faces. I thought about it, I decided it might be for the best that there were any other female members here. Probably just start ignoring them right off the bat. They might be less than human until the very end. Guess the producer has already settled on the title, Bad Boys to Married Men, the greatest love coach's greatest challenge. Meant that the show would be assessing my own skills too. It's giving me a stomach ache. Taking some of that stomach medicine Yuki's previous advisor used. Suddenly a cup of water appeared at my side.
はい、どうぞ。探してたのこれでしょ?
Gil, thank you. Think of it, back when we weren't roommates, Gil always managed to pick up on exactly what I needed in any given moment. think it's kind of unfair that everyone's branded him as a lovelorn parasite. Should either try to get him and Claris together or help him find a new love. The medicine and washed it down with the water Gil gave me. I was prepared for the impending live broadcast. Sometime later, Parasite House, a collaboration between Cupid Corp and Lost York TV, was set to premiere.
Hi! Losan Yoku no Kimitachi! Channel wa sono mamao! Parasite House no jikan da yo!
Hold on, you guys could. I think it's his background music. Hold on. Okay, I gotta go back. As much as I really want to. But his name, Bomber Chorizo. Whoever was thinking of these names in that idea room. Where did the name Chorizo come from? That's what I'm wondering. I love his delivery.
Marriage hunting とも言うよな。サバンナで竜の群れを襲う肉食獣のように幸せな結婚生活を狩るんだ。僕には必要ないさ。一生一人身って決めてるからね。でもレディーたちの熱いアプローチは待ってるぜ。
He's somebody's type.
話がそれたな。とにかくこの番組では婚活がテーマだ。予定では婚活男女がシェアハウスするはずだったんだけど、今日の昼間こんなことがあってね。
はあ？アランさんは私に愛してるって言ったのよ。
いいえ、私よ。彼の枕に選ばれたのは私よ。なんですって？
アランさん、誰が本命なの？
ごめんね。全員が全員本命じゃないよ。俺が好きだったのは他人に恋する君たちだった。
最低
Oh.
こんなことがあって一気に女子メンバーは脱落。あっという間に男子メンバーだけになったんだ。噂でもみんな彼以上のクセ者だらけだって話だ。果たしてこの番組はどうなる？みんな目をしっかりと開けて最終回まで見ててくれ。それじゃあ行ってみよう。キューピッドコーポレーションプレゼンツパラサイトハウス。今回の番組の舞台はこちら。この部屋で失敗続きの婚活イケメン男子たちが婚活を成功させるために奮闘するよ。彼らの講師はもちろんキューピッドコーポレーションのトップブライダルアドバイザー。
Hi there. It's the Cupid Corporation's top bridal advisor.
なんと彼女は CC 史上最年少でアドバイザーのトップに上り詰めたやり手の女の子らしいんだ。素敵な恋と結婚をしたいみんな、キ キューピッドコーポレーションで縁結びを頼んでみよう。お次はギルラブクラフト。
はい、こんにちは。ギルラブクラフトです。
彼は昔の失恋を引きずりまくりの失恋パラサイトさ。素敵な恋で古傷を癒せるといいな、ボーイ。
頑張ります。
お次は S 氏。なんと代理人を立てての参加。こいつは厄介な匂いがプンプンするぜ。
どうも S 氏の代理人オーウェン・ヘリオットです。
噂によると彼は血パラサイト。自分の血が一番大事だって話だ。代理を立ててやっているのもそのためだって話だぜ。番組中に本人登場な。お次は検査員 F リュウキー。無口で冷ややかな目つきがチャーミングなファッションボーイ。
Fashion boy. I don't know why, but it's giving that one meme. Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? Where are your parents?
彼は外見パラサイト。顔面偏差値が優れていないと話してももらえないらしいぜ。スタジオにいてよかったよ。お次はアラン・メルビル。
はーい、どうもアラン・メルビルです。
さっきも登場した彼はなんと略奪パラサイト。他人の女じゃないと触手が動かないらしいぜ。
恋してる女の子たち、俺のテクに興味があるなら9番街ラグジュアリーピローへ。いい夢見させてあげるよ。
いきなり略奪パラサイトぶりが発揮されてる。でも法に触れるのだけはごめんだよ。放送できないからね。最後は皆さんお待ちかね。エンタメ好きのガイズ&レディースならご存知、シリウッド俳優のロール・アコニット。
はーい。
スタジオのみんなも大興奮だ。テレビの前の君たちも待ってたんじゃないかい。ロール・アコニットはあの大ヒット映画ラクダに乗った女神の最新作への出演が発表されたばかりだ。しかしそんなイケメンシリウッド俳優よりもパラサイトぶりがあるという噂だ。一体何パラサイトなのかはお楽しみに。それでは CM を挟んだらアペールタイム。みんなに自己紹介してもらうよ。チャンネルはそのまま。
We managed to get through the first 5 minutes at least. During the commercial break, I let out a deep sigh of relief. You've only made it this far, thanks to the bombastic bomber chorizo. Big problem now, the introductions after the break. Everyone will be taking turns talking to the camera. Keep an eye on them and hopefully nothing bad happens. But they'll be filming in our rooms. Everyone get moving!
では CM が終わるぞ。みんな準備はいいな。
はーい。
3、2、1、アクション。
チャンネルそのままの良い子の君たち。今度はパラサイトハウスのみんなに喋ってもらうよ。それではパラサイトハウスにいる皆さん、自己
Oh shit, I pressed that too far. With Bamba Chorizo's transition, the camera turned to me. Could have said the introductions would start with me, so even though I'm super nervous, I opened my mouth to start to speak. I'd like to introduce myself one more time. My name is Viliana Nespero, and I'm the top bridal advisor for Cupid Corp. See myself as a modern-day Cupid, and I want to help everyone find love. I'll do my very best over the next month.
頼もしいお姉さんだね。果たしてみんなは恋できるのか。ところで部屋がさっきと変わってるね。
Oh, yes, I am. This is the room where Gil, Raul, and Alan will be staying.
なかなか快適そうじゃないか。シェアハウスうまくいくといいな。
I keep prematuring.
普通に婚活やってたつもりなんですけど、いつの間にか失恋パラサイトなんて名前で呼ばれるようになっちゃって。確かに俺は大学の頃に失恋した彼女にまだ恋してますが、きっと振り向いてもらえなくて。待って、俺公共の電波で何言ってんだ。
Yep.
いいね、一途な恋。でもストーカーに変身なんてなったらシャレにならないぞ。
Hello, welcome in, welcome in. It's nice to meet you as well. I know, I love Ultimate games as well, and I'm really happy that I get to play them on stream. well, thank you for coming in, and sit back and relax.
相手が喜ぶことだけしていたいから、そこは一番気をつけてます。彼女に振り向いてもらえるのが一番だけれど、でもそれだけじゃダメかなって思って婚活始めたのも事実なんで。新しい恋をしろってみんなにも言われてるので、婚活頑張りたいと思ってます。本当は彼女に振り向いても。
願望二度言ったね。よっぽど好きなんだな。テレビの前の皆さん、一途な恋をしたけりゃ彼がお相手にぴったりだ。じゃあせっかくだからテレビの向こうにアピールタイム。
アピール？そうだな。家事も仕事も全部俺がやります。好きな人には生きていてもらえたら幸せだし、笑顔があれば何でも頑張れるから。実はなるべくそばに一緒にいたいから、勤務時間が自由になる今の仕事を選びました。今は肝心の相手がいないんですけど。
He is. I really do think so as well. But my favorite is Shelby Snail.
でも養うとなると今の仕事じゃダメかな。俺フリーエディターなんですけど、まだそこまで稼げてなくて。でも好きな人が家にいてくれたらどんな仕事だって頑張れると思うんです。自分だけの時間とか俺はいらないから。家にいて稼げる仕事ってなんだろう。の栽培とか。
Why did they bleep it out? Yeah, the president. Hey, I know you're dedicated, but maybe find a job that isn't illegal. Want to wind up in jail, do you? Oh, he was gonna... How the fuck did I not realize he was gonna say marijuana? Next up is Raul.
はーい、俳優のラウル・アコニットです。趣味は神話についての文献を読むこと、討論や考察かな。今日はみんなに見てもらいたくて、俺の家から石像を持ってきたんだ。カメラさん、そっち映して。
Oh no, I forgot about his statues.
中で作ってもらったネプチューン像なんだ。みんなオリュンポス十二神のことは知ってる？
It's not Neptune, but
ギリ
you
シャ
know.
神話に出てくる十二神のことなんだけど、ローマ神話ではビーコンセンテスと呼ばれていて、数ある話の中でも特に彼らのエピソードが好きで。でも俺が神話に目覚めたきっかけがそこってだけで、北欧神話や日本神話やエジプト神話も結構いけるよ。というか神話って意外と共通点があって、そこからまた新しい発見があるのがいいんだよね。洪水の話から古代文明のあった時代とかが分かっ。
Wow, isn't that fascinating? Thanks for those incredible historical tidbits. Oh yes, oh yes, his voice actor, yes. I think they all did a good job in this game. I'm sure you're all familiar with YOHUKASHI, this action star, but he's got a smart side too.
ということで、彼が何パラサイトかの答えは趣味パラサイトでした。いや、何の話か全然わからなかったぜ。
Can't get enough he just can't get enough when it comes to ancient myths, and we can't wait to hear more about it. Now let's move on to Alan.
はい、アラン・メルビルです。さっき紹介された通り、恋している女の子が好みなんだ。
And our goal is to break him of that extremely bad habit by the end of this series.
それと枕選びが得意なんだ。枕の高さで寝心地は変わるからね。だからぜひ俺に会いに来て。添い寝して枕を選んであげる。恋する女の子にはサービスするよ。
Well, we're going to do our very best to fix this thieving parasite. Anyways, let's move on to the next room. Here we have Ryuki and Owen, CVIXX's representative. Company president Shelby Snail is also here to keep an eye on them. Owen, as his representative, please fill us in on all of CVIXX's positive traits.
はい。クライアントの代理で今回参加させていただきましたオーウェン・ヘリオットです。以上です。
Great, but can you tell us some of his hobbies or his preferences when it comes to women?
趣味は SS でいること。特技は短時間睡眠、仕事だそうです。女性の好みは特にないそうですが、SS で居続けるために仕事への理解、補助を求めているそうです。
SS ってなんだい？
SS ランクのことです。最高の地位にいることにしか興味がなく、無意に時間を過ごしているような人とは。
So it sounds like he's a pretty serious guy. He cares about social standing. He wants to keep growing and advancing in life, huh? Well, I hope he's able to find love in someone who can help him with that someday. Now let's move on to Ryu-kun.
計算員 F 龍騎よろしく。
I actually talked, but that might have been the worst introduction ever. Fun fact, Ryuki-kun is the youngest guy here anyway, and on to the interview. So, do you have any hobbies or things you're into?
納豆。
So you like natto? A classic Japanese dish. Actually, Ryuki-kun was originally from Japan. He's come all the way to Los York to further his career as a designer. He's got a super artistic sensibility and... and as you can see, he's happy to hit you with some hydrating mist if you're looking dehydrated. Hopefully he'll reveal a few of his skincare routine secrets as the series goes on. Okay, that concludes the introductions. Back to you, Bomber.
Okay, okay. お姉さん、ありがとう。いや、な なかなか癖の強いメンバーだったね。でもこれじゃ魅力が伝わったとは言い難いよな、スタジオのみんな。
Why is the rum always gone?
Thank you, Diva.
ということだ。ではみんな次は魅力のアピールタイム。筋肉勝負だ。ハンティングには必要だろ。
Yeah, yeah, honestly, it's I'm kind of one of those, I'm in that category of self-insert. It's how I like playing the game. Honestly, I have more fun with it. Because, I'm the one playing the game, so of course. Huh. That was unexpected. Nowhere Bomber had improvised this seg into a totally different segment. For whatever reason, the guys all decided to follow his lead and started taking off their clothes to show off their muscles.
Oh, みんな、なかなかいい体つきしてるね。Fantastic muscle.
Muscle. You saw nothing.
まあいざという時に女の子に見せられる体でいたいからね。
Hold on, I should get Ryuki in this.
体型を整えるのは最低限の身だしなみでしょ。
鍛えてなくてごめんなさい。
いやゲル、君のその細マッチョ
Skinny cute thing going. Skinny cute.
応援はなんで脱がないんだい？
私はただの代理ですから。
ダメダメ。代理でもアピールタイムなんだから魅力を見せなきゃ。
ですが、お見せするようなものでもありませんし、私は社長と違って運動もしておりませんから。
It is true. Oh, I think I've heard of that one. Of course I'm laughing, Vol. Why wouldn't I? This situation is just so dumb.
お宅の社長っていうと監視役のシェルビー社長？
日々水泳で体を鍛えていらっしゃいます。
Wow! Actually, how he said it. Oh my god, no, there's like this one, I don't know. Oh my god, I forgot what that reminds me of. Oh my god, it was something funny.
じゃあせっかくだし、社長も脱いでみようか。
Mr. President himself distributed.
パラサイト5なのに脱いでいるのが4人なんてつまらないだろう。番組のために代理の代理ってことで筋肉見せてよ。
そういうことならば仕方あるまい。
これは予想以上にナイス筋肉。いいね。
Good God! I love these games so fucking much. Oh my god.
アコニットの筋肉はどうかな？
Oh my god. Okay, he said that. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Hold on. Pancration. Pancration is an ancient Greek no-holds-barred combat sport introduced to the Olympics in 648 BC, combining boxing and wrestling, all powers. It allowed most techniques, striking, kicking, joint locks, and chokes, with only biting and eye gouging prohibited. It was a brutal, unarmed combat system that served as a precursor to modern mixed martial arts, MMA. So you basically could fucking, like, dislodge somebody's leg and shit. I mean, basically, in this day and age, yeah. I'm not gonna get too into that. Anyways, today's history lesson, everyone. I didn't even have to look it up. He's a big fucking nerd. Bye. He has to be my favorite side character. Hold on. Oh shit. Hi, Sammy. Oh. Okay, it's just are
みんなどうしたんだ。生放送は終わったぞ。あ、いや、分かっている。むしろ分かったせいで、なんというか、妙に冷静になってな。
俺たち服脱いで何やってんだろうみたいな。
別に肌ぐらい服を作る時とか採寸で見せるでしょ。
そうそう。それに古代ギリシャにおいて運動するときは必ず全裸になってたし。
I'm just thinking right now, but are nips supposed to be that high up? It doesn't look proportionate. I'm dead ass. They look too high up. Are they supposed to be that high up? I'm just now realizing it. I don't think they're supposed to be that high up. Why? Why? I don't think they're supposed to be that high up.
女の子と同じ夢を見るときはいつだって脱ぐじゃない。
I mean, I don't know. They just look non-proportionate. Great. We don't need any of you catching a cold, so maybe you could put your clothes back on now.
No.
Okay. While the guys were getting dressed, I pulled out my phone to see what people were saying about the first episode. Let's see. Search for Parasite House. That house lets me watch Royal Aconite whenever I want to. Whenever I want to. I love it. Well, seriously, it's actually getting a lot of hits. Apparently, a famous Instagrammer had live streamed the whole thing. Instagram was full of posts talking about the show. That's so freaking awesome. Yuki is so cool. The advisor probably doesn't know what to do. He's so cute with the fucking bow. Born to be on TV, and that one girl definitely knows how to play off him. It's more popular than I expected. Probably thanks to Rule being on the show. Having a famous actor is good for viewership, it turns out. Rule's getting the most mentions, but I saw plenty of posts talking about the other members too. Thieving Parasite, what the heck? I'm starting to wonder about the pillow place. It was so dang cute. I wish I could experience that kind of romance myself. Mr. Snail! See the president walking toward me as he finished buttoning up his shirt. Here, check it out. It looks like we left a pretty good impression.
Oh, まずは一安心といったところか。
よかった。俺生放送中必死だったから何話したか全然覚えてないんだよね。
You're probably better off that way. Then I heard someone's phone ring. I assumed it was Alan's as usual, but I was in for a bit of surprise.
もしもし。何姉さん。テレビ見てたの？別に普 通。
Oh, is that his sister? A little more open while he was on the phone with his sister. They must have a pretty good relationship. His profile did mention he had an older sister. Thinking that might be a good topic of conversation with Ryuki, and I suddenly heard a loud yawn right next to me.
ねえ、そろそろ寝ない？
ああ、もうこんな時間か。
成長ホルモンの出るシンデレラタイムに寝ないとお肌に悪いしね。
Past good for your skin. It's when more growth hormones are released.
俺もほっとしたらなんだか眠くなってきちゃったよ。
He had a point. I was practically asleep on my feet. Showed when past midnight, which was plenty late for me.
ひとまず反省などは明日にするとして、今夜は解散するとしよう。
Thanks, everyone. Oh, and I already emailed you, but we have another workshop tomorrow at the Cupid Corp office. Please don't be late.
13時からだよね。覚えてるよ。
知られざるギリシャ神話のセミナーだっけ？
Well, be for real. No, it's a workshop on asking women out and good first dates. The instructor is coming in again, so don't blow it off.
楽しみにしてるよ。じゃ、お疲れ様。
お疲れ様。
Everyone went their separate ways. One went for a bath, another went to drink in the living room. They just do as they please. Guess that's fine, though. At least it means I don't have to look after them all the time. Barely managed to hold back a yawn as I was about to head to my room. Someone grabbed my arm from behind. Her voice that actually sounded kind of nervous. I turned around to find Alan standing there. Is everything okay? Surprised to find him apparently at a loss for words, he just smiled at me suggestively.
ちょっとこっち来てくれない？ほら、ちょっと試してみてよ。
What are you?
いいから、じっとして。
Brought me to my bedroom and tossed me onto the bed, and then... What? Wait, what the heck? It was the softest pillow I'd ever felt. What the heck? This pillow fits the shape of my head perfectly.
気がついてくれた？最高級の羽毛を使って作ってるんだ。君に使ってもらいたくて持ってきたんだ。どう？気持ちいいでしょう？
You're talking about the pillow, right?
そう。枕が。
Alan snickered softly, then ran his fingers through my hair. He's not wrong. The pillow really is surprisingly comfortable. So he threw me onto the bed and then started hovering over me with no chance for me to escape. It felt like a cheap trick.
どう？気持ちいい？
Can't really concentrate on the pillow itself. Maybe you should get off me?
正しくフィットしてるか確認しなきゃダメでしょ？君の可愛い肩が浮いていないかとか、顎の角度とかさ。天井に対して平行になっているか、妙な角度がついていないか、それが安眠のためには大切なんだ。
And you really do need to move, right? How else can you tell if I'm parallel?
こうして俺の目を見れば、正しく上を向けているか、わかるでしょ。
Alan narrowed his eyes the tiniest amount and took my chin in his hand. Deny the allure of the way he moved his fingers. My heart skipped a beat. But in the end, I didn't need to worry. Nothing happened. He really was just measuring the angle of my chin. What the heck is going on? Though a man had just come in and thrown me down on the bed, I didn't feel like I was in any danger. The romance movies on Minerva had shown me had scenes like that. Watching those moments always made my heart race. And yet, this was completely different from that. He who was touching me was romantic, but the expression on his face was like a technician making a detailed measurement. His It's obvious he wasn't trying to make a move on me. There was simply no way to misunderstand the situation at this point. After all, he's a thieving parasite, right? He only goes for girls that are already in love. But just because of the way he acts, women must think he's hitting on them anytime he touches them in any way. Really would like him to get off me though. Try my gaze back to him and notice that he'd inched just a bit closer. What are you doing?
安眠のためにリラックスさせてあげようと思ったんだよ。ね。
Gave a small laugh and kissed my ear playfully. Ah! His touch tickled and I couldn't stop myself from squirming a bit. My reaction, Alan began grinning from ear to ear. Damn you, Alan! Of course, the thieving parasite had plenty of experience with women. Was sure he'd done this exact same thing to other members. But I'm his advisor, and a goddess to boot. Wasn't about to let him toy with me that easily. Okay, I get how great the pillow is now. Can you please get out? You have to get up early tomorrow.
君ってこっちの経験はあるの？
I'm sorry? Not too naive to have no idea what he was talking about. Heard all about stuff like this in college. As far as direct experience goes, I can't say that I do. I was always too busy connecting others. I never thought about myself. There was just too much to do. I couldn't get sidetracked. Besides, I'm Cupid. I neither need nor desire anything like that. Bro. You don't need to say it out loud. You didn't even let me answer.
顔を見ればわかるよ。でも知らないなんてもったいないな。あんなに気持ちがいいのに。だからさ、せっかくのシェアハウスなんだし、パラサイト5の誰かともやってみない？もちろん俺以外で。
What?
俺は他人の恋人にしか手を出す気はないから、今の君にはそそられないしさ。ギルあたりなんて風呂上がりにベッドに潜り込めば一発だと思うけど、どう？試してみない？
What music is playing right now? Hold on. Thanks for the head pats. Okay. He's kept spouting ridiculous nonsense like that. So I smacked him on the forehead. He deserved it! Where do you come up with crap like that?
俺の性癖は最初に説明したでしょ?
Forehead and annoyance has finally climbed off of me. Let him in, got under my covers. Yeah, you have. My job to fix that. Anyways, it's late, so please go back to your own room. Really late. I've always been an early riser, and I could feel my eyelids getting heavier and heavier. Can't deny how nice this pillow feels, though. How soft and fluffy it was, and I couldn't resist its attempts to draw me into slumber. I'm just too sleepy. Good night. Be ready for the workshop tomorrow. The last thing I managed to say before falling into a deep sleep. Ugh. The comment rounds are so fucking long. Oh my god. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Oh, it's getting late. I gotta go make dinner. Alrighty. So that. We're still like. Anyways. Oh my god. Okay. So with that, I don't know what I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I gotta check for shit. Okay, so anyways, yeah, just keep a yeah, just keep a lookout on my socials. So yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah, I'm ending it for the night. Ugh, I gotta go make dinner. Got far, so I'm good with that. Okay, let's see. Who is online? Darcel? Oh. Ew. Hate that. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll read into Darcel then. We'll read into Darcel. I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Yeah, keep a lookout on my socials. Yeah, because as I said, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing tomorrow. I mean, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Okay, there is a little, okay, I think I did that right. Okay, wait, no, that's a capital I. Okay, I think I got it right. Okay. So yeah, I'm just a fucking, yeah, I'm just a broken record. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I'll keep a look at my socials. I'm probably gonna play with Cupid Parasite again. Just to get more into it. I do want to finish a route this month. All right, so I will be sending you guys to Darcel. So, behave. Yeah, just behave. Use common sense. All right. And with that, good night, goodbye, or whenever you're watching this. Bye.